What's up, ladies and gents? This is K-Sig Kid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Now, like I promised, we are on Twitch again, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the weekly Nightfall. Now, I was kind of hoping that I was gonna run with at least one or two other people to help make Volus's fight go quicker, but there's nobody really online right now. I don't have really anybody online. Everybody is working or not playing the game, unfortunately. Boo to those people not playing. But we're going to go ahead and do this on our own, and we are going to hope that we don't die. Because if we die, that means take two. We don't want to go to take two. But I want to show you, again, I'm not going to be the best Nightfall runner or anything. I'm going to definitely play it safe when I need to. But I'm going to show you how to at least do things quicker so that hopefully you can get through the Nightfall easier. And yeah, I think that you should learn some new tips and tricks. If you haven't happened to stop by my YouTube channel just yet, you'll probably learn how to wallbang Volus through the ceiling. But we're also going to skip by some things that we don't really have to fight enemies, and that could be one of the areas where we end up dying, because that definitely happens to me. But we'll see. We shall see. First we got to get over here. Get out of the way. Oh my goodness, the Major's already kind of chilling here. Guys, quit shooting at us. Alright, so after we turn on that computer, it is over to here. And I'm pretty sure we turned it on. Yeah. Let's see if we can get through this whole area without dying. No getting dead. No, guy. No machine guns for you. And actually, so if you bypass this area and bypass the next area, that's going to take a nice big chunk out of the time that it's going to take you to run this whole strike.
They're just as dangerous.
And here we go. Yeah. Now, also, I am sorry if anybody, for some freak reason, is stopping by my channel on Twitch. I'm sorry that I do not have on comments or anything like that. I can't read them. I really was just turning on Twitch this time to broadcast this. Whoa, crap. See, but it's not a Nightfall, this area, so if I die, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to respawn anyway. See? Pro tip number 1. Dead. And yeah, we just get to spawn back in because that is not a Nightfall area. Unfortunately, that kind of alerted the enemies, though jumping on top of this guy's head twice is no fun at all. No shield guy. Seriously? Seriously? This is gonna be so freaking bad. So I should make my highlight at whatever time this is, so that I don't have to see that again. No, I wouldn't do that. It's fun dying because, again, you play Destiny and video games in general for fun. You don't always have to be pro. Oh my goodness, I'm getting stuck on literally everything. We made it! Yay! We made it! So you can see how easily things can get bad, but even though I died twice in there, that was still a whole heck of a lot quicker than it would have been if we were trying to go and kill all the enemies. Now, unfortunately, since I literally just fired up Destiny, I don't have any heavy ammo, I don't have anything on my character just yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap over to the Icebreaker because, unfortunately, it is Juggler yet again. And I hate Juggler. I do. I really think that it's just one of the worst. But at least with the Icebreaker, I don't ever have to worry about completely running out of ammo. Now, this area actually is Nightfall, so I'm going to definitely be safer here. I'm not going to run around like a maniac. I'm going to just kill enemies as safe as possible. Wow. Wow. Let's try to get some things dead before they get me dead. Because that would be super bad. I wish this had a burn on it. The fact that it has no burn is just terrible. 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 And that's really the only thing that's really just stopping this strike from getting through with it even quicker, is not having a burn. If it had any type of burn, you would be able to just roll on through this strike. I would have easily wanted to do it solo. Like I said, right now, the reason I wanted to have some people in is mainly for the Volus fight, and you'll see why whenever we get to there. If we get to there. We're gonna get to there. Again, another bad thing with the Juggler is that you can't get your ammo to regen at all. which stinks. So icebreakers are almost a must. And yeah, this guy is being super rude. Luckily, we already have up our super, so we can, if we die, when we die, we can still res and we will be safe. Alright, he's down finally. Yeah, he was taking a beating and delivering a beating. Those Gatling guns are no joke, and you know that because Volus's Gatling gun is no joke. Oh, this guy is still here. I really don't use fusion grenades very often, but I thought that it might be beneficial to me here. But I obviously have to actually stick somebody with the fusion grenade for it to count. And you can't even get through these shields. There we go. Get through the shield and they're dead. Come on. Once we get through, I get through this guy, I'm going to show you another good area to go to take care of this general area and the tank, actually, and be really, really safe. Because there's definitely plenty of times that in fighting the tank, you accidentally do something you don't want. And that is get shot by... Yeah, okay, that worked. That was my Radagast Fury, actually. Remember me re-rolling that? Yeah, it's working. So, up here... Oh, let's get some agility going on here. Get up, get up, get up. Okay, so up here is pretty much a good area from this position, and this rock over here, you can actually take care of enemies down here, and you can take care of the tank too, which again is a big bonus because you should not be getting hit by the tank if you're that far away. And we'll see that in action in a bit after we kill off these things. And again, this is where the longest part of the strike is going to be, in just dealing with these enemies. But it's Nightfall, so there's no shame in taking as long as you absolutely need to take in doing the Nightfall. Seriously, if anybody is rushing through the Nightfall, I don't know. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove, guy? Just do the Nightfall. Take your time. Because the risks and rewards aren't worth it. It's just not worth saving an extra 5 minutes or so for potentially having to redo the entire thing. Guys. Shoot. Unfortunately, again, if you are up here and not down shooting at the enemies, you're really not going to be able to pick up the primary ammo. And since you have that juggler on, you're not going to really be regenning your ammo. So we just have to, again, rely on the good old Icy Breaker. You can shoot one of those too. And, oh man, I think it's angry too. Is it angry? Which makes those shielded enemies just the freaking worst. I don't know what Bungie was thinking with that modifier in general against the shielded enemies. No stagger, and you can't really crit them. I mean, you kind of can. If you get a really good lucky shot, you can crit through the shielded enemies. But yeah, that is few and far between. One more crit. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, stuck him. Alright, he did. I see some nice heavy ammo down there, which I might get at some point, but right now I'm just going to focus on killing some of these other enemies that are here. They're really not that big of a deal. Our target is right there. That's one target. Let's see if we can get a crit. There we go. If he just sits here facing me, I can get a couple crits. And you can see we got his health down. He's got about 60% left. Be nice if we got it past the shield. See, that's his head sitting right over there, just to the left, just a little bit. And that's what I mean when I said you can get crits on those shielded enemies, but it's really difficult. Obviously, nice the fact that he's just sitting here, waiting for me to shoot him, and he's down. So, 2 more to go there. Let's kill this guy. Or he has a shield, so we shall not kill him. Come on. Regen. Yeah, we did it! Yay. Let's let Icebreaker regen just a bit. Who's shooting at me? Someone over here. You guys. Oh my goodness, Fatebreaker's so good. What do you want? What if you could pick something for House of Wolves, what would it be? Would you want to potentially redo the Vault of Glass to get upgraded gear? Upgraded Fatebringers, upgraded Vision of Confluence, maybe upgraded Corrective Measure? Praetorian's foil even? I don't know. How many people have the Praetorian's foil? We tend to find that to be one of the more rare weapons in the game. That's 3, 4 crits to this guy, and he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. You can definitely see the benefit of standing up here, though. It makes this strike slightly like the Archon Priest strike, where you stay way far back past the action so that you just don't die. And that's what we're doing, because, again, Nightfall. We are playing it safe. Oh yeah. Watch out for that ship. Watch out for when that ship comes in, because it can deal damage, and if it happens to be on a burn, yeah, you could be in big trouble. Luckily, no burn is bad for us in dealing damage. It's bad for the enemies in dealing damage to me too, though they are still very strong. And as you saw in that beginning part, with the right numbers and the right guns shooting at you, it can kill you, and you do not want that. And this guy, is he gonna be nice? Oh, look at you. Aren't you just the best buddy? Thank you, old buddy, old pal. Except for your head is not sticking out quite as much as your pal's, and so it's making it more difficult for me to hit you in the head. I'm only getting shoulder shots on you. And I do have a black hammer on, and I've never actually shot a tank with the black hammer yet. And that's like what the black hammer is made for. And I really wanted to, and I kind of want to, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll maybe let my ammo regen up to 6 and then swap over to the black hammer just to try it out. And that guy's dead. And we just have one more shielded enemy. He should come out from there. Or no, is he already down here? Let's see. Let's wait and see. I saw the target, the kill target. Another one of these roquette guys. Roquettes a-flying. We shoot them. Even just the red health ones, they have a ton of health. You don't even have to be majors to take the damage. And that's probably why Balls to Arc has so much health. He's just another version of these type of enemies, and they already have boatloads of health. Buku health. Buku boatloads of health. Oh, there's those guys down here. Did I get one? I got somebody. I got him. Kill you guys. Look at that nice heavy ammo sitting there. Even though you really do not need heavy ammo for this glitch. I know it's kind of a interesting thing because heavy ammo is so good. But yeah, for this type of... Oh, there he goes. See, he's coming out now. Nice. See if he goes up that ramp too and sits there for me. These enemies have shields, so... That's not you. It's you who I've been waiting for. Nope, you're gonna just sit here? Okay. And unfortunately, not getting at his head. I really wanted to try, but... He's going to give me this tiny... Oh, yay, and we got a crit through it. He is not giving me much to work with, that's for sure. There we go, there's a crit. He's moving fast. Oh my goodness. Come on. Thank you. It's very nice of them to help you out here, though. I hit the shield. Stop. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now the tank should come out. Let's see what else is around. Give us our little thing. Yep. There's our tank flying in. Oh, since we do have 6 ammo, let's switch over to the black hammer, actually, and delete this. Give us some black hammer action. Hammer time! Yeah. Let's see, did it drop? Oh my goodness. And there's 3. Can I shoot through that wire? No, I cannot. Okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. But you can see that this tank isn't going to shoot me from way back here. So you are free to just take your time and kill the black hammer without worrying about goofy little deaths that that definitely happen. Especially if you run in a group of 3. How many times have you been running in a group of 3, just turned a corner on the tank and been hit by a rocket? It happens. And I blew off that tank leg, but it really doesn't matter if you blow off the leg or not. If you keep shooting at it, it's still going to count as a crit. You're still going to have your essentially infinite Black Hammer ammo as long as you keep hitting these crit spots. And I didn't hit the crit spot there. So now I'm down to 3. Though I did shoot off all the things, I could get more damage if I shot at something in the back, but I can't really see the back legs well. So I'm just going to keep going at this, and it will go down. Once you've done this, you're really almost there. We're essentially at the halfway point once we kill this tank. And again, I know it's taken a little bit of time because I'm solo, but you can see and imagine how much easier it would be if you had additional guardians, you know, on your side, shooting out damage at all the enemies and everything like that. We're not even worrying about anything that's down below us. They're all just kind of doing things. We're just completing the objective, and we're going forward. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. In fact, I really wish that Black Hammer had armor-piercing rounds, because doing something like this would make the Volus fight so much quicker than it's going to be. Again, I apologize for the length that Volus is going to take, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? You're just one Guardian. And Bungie decided to not give us the burn, so... And I know that we can't see the tank's health, and we're taking off about 1,000 a shot, but he will go down. Shooting at his legs. So I was actually thinking of pre-ordering Mortal Kombat 10. I was going to wait until, you know, the essential collector's edition or whatever comes out, you know, 6 months to a year after release, where you get all the DLC in the package and stuff like that. I really enjoy doing that, but man, I've been a Mortal Kombat fan just since I was young. I remember going to the arcades and playing Mortal Kombat 3 with my buddies. We would write down all the combos and finishing moves and stuff like that on pieces of paper and take it with us. I'm showing my age here. I'm gonna stop. But it just looks like it's gonna be cool anyway, and there we go. We finally got it down. So yeah, Black Hammer, really, really awesome. That was so much quicker than if I would have tried doing just the Icebreaker and waiting on the regens. I am gonna take the Icebreaker though right now. Let's see. Let's put this on for right now. And we're going to go and zoom past all these enemies. Or we are going to attempt to zoom.
He's in a tank.
Oh, hey, thanks. You're
all
in
right,
a tank?
Let's go get Tarek.
Thanks.
I'm picking up another
Thanks,
one of the
Ghost.
lieutenants.
You're on the ball. We're going to zip through all of this stuff. And again, I think most people skip through all of these areas as well, just in normal, whether they're doing it on the Rock Strikes, or the weekly Nightfall. Because it's just the best. But I'm not in a Nightfall area in this part again, so if you do happen to die, don't worry. Please don't rage. Don't throw your controller against the screen. That would be the worst. You would need to buy a new screen. You might need to buy a new controller. And yeah, as we come down here, the Valley of the Kings, we are almost there. What we have to do, though, first, is we have to go in and get Volus out before we can start to do the ultimate pro cheese. And you're going to love the pro cheese because while there are great spots in the room for Volus, there is a spot above the lights that I've used. There are spots on both sides of the rooms where the ramps are. You can't beat the safety of the ultimate pro cheese, and you're going to see it. Let's kill these guys first, and of course there's going to be shielded enemies, there's going to be major enemies, and they are going to be trying to end my life. They're very rude and mean. But again, we have our res, so even if we die, we're still going to be safe. We're going to be okay. I don't care. I'll shoot this guy in the foot. If I could hit him in the foot, I would shoot him in the foot. You can actually come up here and get a little bit of a better view of the area too. So, yeah. And again, who wants to go in and face these guys face to face whenever they can't be staggered at all? That'll work. That'll work. What about this guy? That'll work. That'll work. Oh, and there's one more. I think it's yeah, another machine gun or rocket guy right over here. He's gonna be the last real thing that's dealing some big time damage to me. Yeah, rockets. Rocket away. Oh my goodness. Shield. We don't have a grenade yet. Now we have a grenade. Stick it on something. Kill something. Oh my goodness, and you didn't feel it. You didn't care. You gave no. You didn't care. Oh, let's, this seemed to work pretty decently before on some things. Send it just down and totally missed. Oh my goodness. You shields. You shields. You dead. He's still alive. Though we did get past his shield, solar shield, and of course he hides. That is the one thing that frustrates me to no end in this game. As soon as the enemies lose their shields, they get in super survivor mode, and yeah, it's just the AI is like, live by any means necessary, which makes sense, but it's really frustrating, you know, if you're doing things solo, which I guess things don't always need to be done solo, or shouldn't be made to be solo, but yeah. That was the case, and I know many people who maybe don't have all the guns that they need in the game find that probably really frustrating, because if you don't have a solar weapon to take down those shields, it's gonna be rough going. Kind of like how I don't have a void on, and these shields that these guys have are just a little bit difficult to take down. Though if I can get, as you saw, if I can get a crit hit through the last portion of the shield, it'll take him down all the way. Close. Close. Let's go over here. There's heavy ammo over here. Yes. I want to get up there and fire down at those silent. Oh, yeah. Oh, back there. And of course you curved to not where I wanted. Okay, he's down. So I think there's one more, and two more, and a couple other enemies. Again, Nightfall. Play it safe. Who cares? You know, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just playing the game and trying to help you guys out. If you happen to do it solo, again, if you have a team, you're going to be in much, much better shape than me. These guys would already be down if you had a team of 3 Guardians. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. The one thing I do not like with this Radagast Fury of mine is that it is only a single shot, though it does have Clown Cartridge, which would let me get essentially free heavy ammo, but it didn't really register those times. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here. I'm going to go ahead and swap over to my... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and swap over to my wall-banging sniper rifle. Again, the most important thing in the game for cheesing. And I swapped over to that now so that I can pick up the special ammo. It's not over just yet. It's not time to go to the cheese just yet, because we have 2 more enemies to kill. And they're right over here. Get that guy. And that guy. And once you do this, you just let Volus come out. You have to let Volus come out before doing this, or it's not going to work. Because it needs to know that he's in the game. So there he is, the big guy. He's coming out, and I'm staying hidden. I'm not going to take any chances. Yeah, waste all those bullets, Volus. Once I can see his health, there we go. Now again, you may have watched the video before that I put up about a month ago, whenever Volus was the Nightfall, and you want to leave the room. I'm going to go ahead and put on my agility right now, just so that I can jump easier. Really, nothing else matters right now aside from my sniper rifle and my icebreaker, because those are the only things that we're going to use to deal any damage. And you have to leave this room. Come on out to the outside. Hey, wouldn't that be interesting if I get out here and Bungie did a secret super patch fix and I couldn't get to where I needed to go? Hey guy, you guys are going in to see Volus, and I'm going to kill Volus. Coming under here. Oops. It'd be nice if I went the right way, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Here it is. Right up there. I'm so sorry for getting you guys the wrong way. Yeah, this nice open area that makes a whole ton of sense. Yay! We did it. Let's Let's make sure that we can see. Let's go up here to the left. And you can kind of see what's already happening. We are running along the top of the room that we just ran out of. So we're going to make our way back. Oh, we want to go over here. And we're going to make our way up and back to Volus's room. If we can just jump and manage to get there. That's Volus's room right over there. But this is all the areas, this is the top of all the areas that we started on. Now, I find that I have the most difficulty getting up over to there, which is why I put on all the agility. And there we go. We're on top of Volus's room. Look at this. See those enemies? They can't kill you. Volus can't kill you. He knows you're up here. But the only thing you have to do now is shoot through the ceiling, which is why you need those armor-piercing rounds. Ultimate cheese, ultimate win. Once you get to this point, the Nightfall is over, aside from the fact that you just need to take all the time in the world to hit Potato Head. And if you would stand still, that would be lovely. Thank you. And you can imagine if I had a burn, if it was an arc burn, I would be in good shape since this is arc. I do have a wall-banging sniper rifle for every element now. I just had picked up this one from the Nightfall last week, the Nexus Nightfall, and I need to level it up. If it was a solar burn this week, I would have focused my energy to make sure that I had it. But since, you know, Mega Man kind of spoiled it for the rest of us and told us it was Volus no burn, I didn't even bother. The only part of the strategy that stinks right now is having to wait for your ammo to regen. And again, that's why you take your Icebreaker, or you could take out an Invective or a special ammo synth. I think I will use an ammo synth this time. Unfortunately, I only get 6 shots out of it each time, which is kind of a bummer. But it really doesn't matter. Again, we've got all the time in the world right now. We've got all the time because we're not going to die. Volus is going to die. We're not going to die. I'm going to go ahead and use a special ammo synth right now. And there, at least that gives us double the amount of shots. We can take him out. He's going to do his normal walking back and forth across the room. And that's it. I mean, you can see, we're not going to die. You can definitely solo this raid, or not raid, this Nightfall strike on your own. We died in the beginning area. That wasn't Nightfall, and there he goes. So he's going to walk off to the other side. So at least this lets you know that you've dealt enough damage to Volus to get that little trigger in his AI to go in where it's like, hey, something's hitting me. I can't see it. He knows that I'm up here. I mean, you can see him kind of get all ornery and stuff like that, but Volus, we don't care. You got too much health, and yeah, you have way too much health, Volus. Though that is apparently going to be one of the fixes in 1.1.1.1.1.1.1.2. that patch that's coming out. Yeah, it's so rough, Volus. You're gonna make me take a drink right now. So if you don't have an Icebreaker or an Invective, the only thing I could say is load up. I mean, you really can't. You kind of need to have one of those. I guess you don't, because you can wait out your special ammo synth, the 10-minute cooldown that's on it, but boy, that would be really, really unfun, though. I guess it's only 3 minutes left right now. That would be really unfun to sit here and do it alone, but I guess if you were desperate to kill the Nightfall on your own, you didn't have any of your buddies around either, and you had the wallbang and sniper rifle without an Invective or Icebreaker, it certainly would be a way to go about things. You can still do it. You know, time is up to you. Time is all relative. If you've got the time or not, that is totally up to your schedule. And he's down again. What is my cooldown here? I thought it was 10 minutes, but maybe it's not 10 minutes for the special ammo synths. Get over here, get our Icebreaker to regen it. And again, that's why I tell people that Icebreaker is the best exotic out of the gate. I mean, chat, you can tell me, or, you know, the YouTube comments, you can tell me if you think there's a better exotic out of the gate than the Icebreaker. I don't think there is, because it comes with that regen ammo. And that's like, that's as good as any special perk on a weapon in the game. I mean, that's an awesome, awesome perk. I wish there were more weapons that did it, but that would probably make more weapons broken if they all had the ammo regen. As long as he's sitting here right under me, that's good. My sniper rifle has a perk where you see I get bonus damage on the final shot of the round. So I actually get that twice since I only get 6 shots. My 6th shot and... Or no, my 6th shot and then my extra bonus shot gets the extra damage. So that's awesome. He's sitting here though. Look at the Cabal are underneath. They're just they're making a little convoy around him. They're like, we're gonna protect you. This is Val's Secret Service. Guys, you did not check the room. The ceiling has not been secured. The ceiling is not secured. Unlike the Omnigul glitch where you have to get back into the room, whenever you finish Val's off through the ceiling, he is dead, and you finish off the strike. So yeah, okay, I thought I had 6 bullets in the thing. My 5th shot and 6th shot, those are the ones that get the bonus damage. As long as I don't do something stupid and reload. Oh, okay, and he's moving to the other side. I'm actually going to shoot him since he's going to walk. And I'm just going to put on my icebreaker right now. No sense in waiting for 1 shot and then having to regen the ammo again. At least I put a small little bit of damage on him. Just get back into position, and this should be his last little bit. I don't think he's going to walk back and forth across the room again. This is kind of the area where if you're... Let's see if I can see it. If you're under those ramps over there, where Vols can walk over to you and stand above you, and you just smack him in the face as he's standing right on top of you. That's where that spot really, really shines. This spot, though, for safety, absolutely nothing compares. Not even jumping into the light above the room. Yeah, nothing else compares to this spot, because as you can see, I've taken 0 damage. I've taken 0 shots from enemies up here. Yeah, this is by far the best for being safe. And we just did our damage. Swap to icebreaker. You know the drill. Actually, did my special ammo? 12 seconds. We're just going to regen it with the special ammo pack. If it wasn't Juggler, I might be tempted to use up all my ammo in general and just let the game regen it for me. Okay, so I just saw the special ammo synths are actually 5 minutes, so that's actually really nice to know. Obviously haven't used a special ammo synth or multiple ones back to back to back in a long time, so that's definitely cool to know. And he's angry, he's stomping, and he, oh, we missed a crit. At least we didn't miss a crit on our bonus damage one. And you can see as he's walking around, that's just letting me know that he's taking more and more damage to his health bar, and just the extra aggressive AI stuff is starting to kick in. Doesn't matter. Kick in all you want. I wish, again, like I said, you can kind of see why I was saying that I wish the Black Hammer had armor-piercing rounds, because shooting through this 3 crits in a row, regenning your ammo, you would absolutely murder this strike if it had armor-piercing rounds. Such a shame. Such a shame. And it almost makes me wonder if Bungie thought about that ahead of time when they were making the Black Hammer for spots like this, because there is no way they don't know that this spot exists in the game. That hole that we jump through to get up here is just way too obvious, and it's just like, hey, I'm a random hole that you can jump through and get on top of the entire world. Way too obvious. They have to know. At least the level designers have to know. The modelers made it with that hole in there. They didn't put a bottom on there, unless for some reason they have a polygon that is called the wrong way, and the backface culling is on, which is why, you know, we're seeing this ceiling. It's just has texture on the side that you would see whenever you're inside the room, and obviously up here the collision is on it because, you know, I'm not falling through, but you can't see it because they have backface culling on in the game. So back here to do our 6 shots of freebie damage. I wish we could see his health so that you guys weren't like, oh my god, when is this going to end? It'll end. It'll end. And we're going to get something super awesome. It's going to be the most awesome drop you have ever seen, because all the patience. Maybe patience in time? I don't know. I don't want a patience in time. I don't want another patience in time. The only exotic weapon I need, the 4th Horseman. That's all that remains. All that remains, and we would love to get that. Though, I don't I mean, you guys know I like the Fellwinter's Lie for PvP. That's pretty much when the shotguns are the best. That and for my Minotaur slaying in the Vault of Class, like the Fellwinter's Lie, because it has all the range and Hammerforge in shop package on mine. And unfortunately, the Fourth Horseman has no range. No range. And I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. In fact, I know I'm not a big fan of that. But, you know, it's the last exotic we need, so we're going to go ahead and get it anyway when it comes out. Well, when it drops. When it drops. When it comes out here. Right from you. You've got a Fourth Horseman. It's sitting right there. It's sitting right there, boss. Valis, why don't you die? Please die. Oh my god, everybody's just like, thumbs down, that's the worst. And yes, this is why I wanted 2 other Guardians with wall banging, because I knew that his part right here was going to take the longest. Very easy, but good grief, he is a bullet sponge. Oh, of course you would turn. You would turn and walk as I shoot you. So yeah, what's he supposed to get? Lose 15% of his health? That's gonna be nice whenever that patch comes out, for sure. There we go. There we go, guy. And you even saved me 1 bullet. Thank you so much. Yeah, boss. The bigger they are. I even got Dead Orbit rank. Alright. Dance, Guardian. Ah, crap. And I got junk for my reward. I guess whenever you cheese it, you get cheesy rewards. But it was at least worth showing you all the different areas. I know that this took way longer than it should have, but you just need to remember that this was only with 1 Guardian. But I think I showed you all the really safe spots and all the shortcuts to take in this Nightfall. You can definitely do it. You can definitely do it without any problem. I know a lot of people were worried about this strike. It's really a simple strike, probably one of the easiest. 35 kills. That's all I did. 35 kills in this, and we beat it. That just goes to show you how easy this strike is, how little chance you are of being in actual danger. So, anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel to keep updated on daily Destiny content. Good luck with your raids, your Nightfalls, hope your rewards are much better than mine, and I'll see you around in Destiny.